my fellow comic book collectors, it's Alan the Comic Collector Geek, and this is part 5 of this unboxing. The Grail unboxing, I'm calling it, because there are some Grails coming up. Not sure if there's a Grail in this actual episode, but there's some pretty cool stuff regardless, and we'll get into it. Some really great Golden Age, some cool, there's a few slabs. Because I just happen to have a lot of slabs in this unboxing. It's mostly slabs, so the next few videos are going to be mostly slabs. Very few raw books left. But let's get right into it. The very first book is a pretty cool one. It's one of the things when you're that I did up till just recently was I collected pulps, a few pulps. Because I wanted to get them before the prices went too crazy. And right now the prices on pulps are anywhere from 5 to 10 times what they normally sell for. It's just the prices have gone through the roof. And I wanted to pick up a few pulps before that happened, where I wouldn't be able to buy the ones that I really, really wanted to get. And one of the things that I would also do is buy pulps based on what I know generally makes pulps or comics valuable is the cover. What people want is certain elements. Like they want the skulls, they want the devils, they want the good girl, they want horror or some extreme thing happening on the cover. And this cover has a little bit of all that. It doesn't have the skulls actually, but it does have one element that really does make pulps go for a bit more, which is nudity. It has a nude cover. It's suggestive. It's not, you'll see what I mean by that. It's this one, Amazing Stories. This is from 1952, September 1952. And you got this nude girl, and I think she's getting the girl who loved death. And it looks like he's putting her into this, like, maybe acid or fire thing. It looks like almost like fire. He's just lowering her into this thing, or so I don't know what's going on there. But this is Walter Potch. Looks like Walter Potch cover. Just so Amazing Stories. So really cool cover. I saw it. Hey, I thought it seemed like a really cool cover. Figured I'd pick it up. One of the things that I think why collectors don't like pulps, and I'm going to just show it on this one, is when they made pulps, and this is why they look horrible actually, is they didn't cover, like the cover always would have what's called like overhang, where it kind of would go over, and this one really does have it in a severe way. I'm not sure if you can see that, but the cover would kind of overhang because they didn't trim them when they released them. And as a result, a lot of the pulps will have this overhang and it gets folded, and then it'll break down over time along that edge. And one of the things that CGC did was they said that you're allowed to actually trim that to make it look cleaner, and they wouldn't call it restoration. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying that it is something that is legit. Like a lot of people would do after the fact, because it just makes the comics present a lot better. Okay, this next one is not a pulp, but it is definitely non-comic, but it is something that's one of the things that I collect. This is 1001 Radio Questions and Answers. It's sort of like a manual, you can see, how do you do set up radios and stuff. But the reason I picked this one up, it's from 1929. It's an actually really, really nice shape. And it's an infinity cover. I like these infinity covers. I collect infinity covers. I have a whole box devoted to infinity covers. I just think this one is really cool. And it was actually quite expensive at the time. 50 cents. That's like 5 times the comic. So very expensive. From 1929. I thought it was really nice. Okay. So that's one. And then next thing is my order from my comic shop. I buy a lot of stuff from them. Okay. And the first thing is, oh, very interesting. It's just a really cool cover. I was kind of searching for a Golden Age comic called Terror Tales. And this one came up in the search results. And I just thought, oh, that's a really cool cover. So this is Weird Terror Tales. It's this like little digest. I just thought the art was really cool. I'll zoom in so you can see it a bit better. And it looks like it's from our Shemand? So, school. I'm not sure. I totally mispronounced his name probably. But yeah, but just a very cool one. It was like, I think it was less than $10, so figured why not? Actually, I can tell you exactly how much that was. So Weird Terror Tales. Where is it on the list here? $9.60. So it was, yeah, pretty cheap. Why not? That was cool. Okay. Okay, this next one is Lucy, the Real Gone Girl. Now, this one features the artwork of Lily Renee. And she's an artist that I really, really like. She did a lot of Planet comics. And she also did Abbott and Costello and a bunch of really great stuff. She was sort of known as a good girl artist. She actually was kind of an interesting artist in her own right. She was one of the people that was a German Jewish girl, and she fled Germany when Hitler was on the rise, and she actually went to art school in England, and she lived up till just even recently. She was one of the very long-living artists. She was like over 100 when she died. And just producing these really amazing good girl art books during the 40s. So this one was from 1953. It's a really great cover, and has really great Lily Renee artwork inside as well. I think she also did the writing for it too. Okay, the next one is another little series that I was picking up. I was trying to pick up the whole entire run. Let's see. Oh, I only got the 2 issues here. It's called Cosmo. So this is Cosmo, the Merry Martian, number 5. And I just thought some of the covers were kind of cute. I thought the little Martian girl was kind of cute. So, and this is Bob White did the art for this one. It's just really fun. These aren't expensive, but I thought they were really cool. Another Bob White one. Cosmo, the Merry Martian, number 6. I don't even think this ran very many issues, but it had some really great good girl art covers. These little Martian girls. And this one is interesting one. I do like collecting books that I'm nostalgic to. And one of the movies that I watched as a kid, and it actually scared me as a kid to watch it. I was like 10 years old, and for some reason it really scared me. It was not that scary of a movie now watching it, but for some reason at the time it did kind of scare me. And it was meant to be a non-scary movie. I don't think it was supposed to be that scary, even though it had scary elements. It's a Jim Henson movie actually. It's called The Dark Crystal, and this is The Dark Crystal number 1, which is the first appearance of the Dark Crystal and the characters of the Dark Crystal. So The Dark Crystal number 1. I just thought it was a cool thing to pick up, so I wanted to get it. Speaking of sort of weird nostalgia books to pick up, it was actually Bleecker from Bleecker Street Comics that showed this. It's like, and he had a show called Slab or Not Slab, and he showed this book, and he was like, "Should I get it slabbed?" And it was really not an expensive book, so he said, not worth getting it slabbed, but it is a cool one. This is Chuck Norris, Karate Commandos, #1. So this is the first appearance of Chuck Norris in comics. So that's kind of fun. And it's his own titled book. And there's so many memes about Chuck Norris. It's like, is it Chuck Norris doing push-ups, or is he just pushing the world down? That kind of thing. I don't know. There's so many of these weird Chuck Norris things, or jokes related to him. He's like the man for martial arts. So Chuck Norris, #1. Okay, and I showed some of these in a previous part of this video, where I was picking up Lady Zorro covers, and I thought it was a really great cover. So this is Lady Zorro #11, and then we got Lady Zorro #12. And they're just cover buys. Oh, I also picked up Dark Crystal #2. I didn't see that at first. So yeah, I think it's the full series, 1 and 2. And then another character that I really like, and I like homage covers, is Mighty Mouse. And this is a homage to Crisis on Infinite Earths, with Supergirl and Superman. And this is Mighty Mouse and his little girlfriend. She's obviously dead. They put a little X in her eye and everything. So yeah, so I thought this was really cute. So Mighty Mouse #4. And this mouse, this is it. Mice of Infinite Earths. Mices of Infinite Earths. So yeah, I thought that was cute. And in this unboxing, there's been a lot of Bill Ward art, and I was kind of going down that rabbit hole, so it kind of influenced this unboxing a lot. And this is another Bill Ward magazine that I picked up. So this is his artwork right here, and this is Funhouse, #8. So just another magazine with some Bill Ward art. I think I had this in my shopping cart, and I was going to remove it, but I don't know. It was affordable, so I picked it up. So, Funhouse #8. Some really great Bill Ward art. Okay, we got two more we got some slabs now to show. So 2 more comics, both in slabs. Let's see. Hopefully some big books coming up. I don't know what this one is. Okay. Oh, okay. Seems kind of cool. So another series that I really like in terms of comic collecting is Black Cat. Black Cat is one of these really weird series for the Golden Age. It started out with Black Cat just being an action hero. She's a judo master and film actress, and she would just fight crime. Then it became Black Cat Western, where she's in the original thing she was riding on a motorcycle. Then in Black Cat Western, instead of the motorcycle, they switched out to a horse. She was like fighting crime on a horse and fighting in a Western style. And then they decided to go Precode Horror on it. And then it became Black Cat Mysteries and Black Cat. So yeah, so this is Black Cat Mysteries. And this is when it became full Precode Horror. And this is Black Cat Mysteries #52, or Black Cat Mystery #52 comics. From 1954. And I think I'm not sure who did the cover. It's either Joe Serta or Howard Nostrand. But it's just a really creepy cover where this man is coming out of this cage. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Did he eat this guy, or who knows what happened? He's like an animal man. He looks kind of creepy as he's coming out of this cage. So some Precode Horror. And it says, what is it? This thing called the human instinct. So, very odd. Black cat. And it wasn't expensive. I think I paid like less than $100 for it even. I thought it was really cool. Black cat. Number 52. And that's a series I actually like to get the whole run. Like even the westerns. I'd like to get all the different parts of it. Okay. This next one is some more Bill Ward art. But this is when he was doing the good girl art in the 40s and 50s. Before he did more of the cartoon stuff. This is Hollywood Secrets #2. And just a really great Bill Ward cover. And one of the things that you can recognize his style, especially at this era, is just the line work and the amount of lines that he puts into the girls' hairs. Just really great. I like these kind of good girl art covers that he did. This is Hollywood Secrets #2 from Quality Comics 1950. And the restoration, for those who want to know, is just a small amount of glue on the spine. So it could be removed probably, and still get a 1.5 because it wouldn't impact the grade that much, and it would still, it'd probably get a universal blue label. So I don't know why they didn't do that, because people don't like restored books. But because of that, I got it really, really cheaply. And it presents extremely well. The only reason I bought it was there was actually a higher grade copy that was way more expensive. But it didn't actually present as nicely. This one actually presented better. So I was like, oh, I'll just go with the cheaper one. and I just thought, I'm more about the presentation. See the back. This one is like, yipes. Could I use a belly flattener? Boy, this is sure takes me in. It's like, it almost looks like a diaper. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So those are this part. So that's part 5 in the books. And now we're going to, we'll see what's next. There should be some pretty good books coming up. I keep on saying that, but trust me, there's some big books coming. I hope you enjoyed these ones at least. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.